had a dream, and that dream became a reality. I worked hard for it. I wanted to work in the entertainment industry since I was a little girl. And I worked so hard, and I didn't have any relationships in the entertainment industry. Before LinkedIn was a thing, I sent my resume out and I reached out to somebody that I found on Google and said, "Hey, can you help me?" And by the grace of God, that person helped me. And I got there. I worked so hard to get there. And that's why being in my situation was so confusing later, because I wasn't just doing something, I was doing my dream. And I got there, I wasn't happy, something fell off, and I just didn't understand it. How could someone like me, who went for it and used my tenacity and tried my best and actually got there, how could that not be enough? You got problems in your life and you need advice. All you gotta do is, oh my gosh. So if you're sitting at a corporate desk, if you're in the middle of your kitchen, if you're driving your car, picking up kids' toys off the floor, making dinner, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, this is your permission to make a change. If you're asking yourself, how did I get here? I've been there. I know what that feels like. And it can make you feel like you're ungrateful or you're just crazy, because how could you not be happy that you're here, that you achieved, that you reached the dream? That's what they don't tell you. Just because it's a role, it doesn't mean that it's going to give you vitality. It doesn't mean that your quality of life is going to be great because you arrived. No, arriving is not just external. It's not about what it looked like on the outside. It was about what I was feeling on the inside. But nobody gives you permission to feel and to know, like, hey, this isn't working for you. And therefore, it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to figure out a different way. So it was what I call my summer season, because in the Bible, it talks about to everything there is a season. So this was a summer season, because we have more than one, okay, of seasons of life that we go through. And it was great. I had my dream job. I was working at E Entertainment. I was working at KTLA 5 News. I had gotten hired as a production assistant. I later became, learning in organizational development at NBC Universal. I was interning there. I had got my first real production assistant job, but it just didn't feel right. They don't tell you what 9 to 5 really is like until you really get there. It's like you work so hard, you get there, and then you realize you don't have any freedom. You realize that you have to go by the book. You have to climb up the corporate ladder. You got to do politics, right? I was just a girl with a dream, and I had drive to get there, and I got there. But not only did I get there, I was thriving, or so it seemed, right? It was lights, camera, action, on the red carpet, interviewing celebrities, getting to see what it felt like, right? I'm at the anchor desk, I'm meeting the people, I'm creating real life connections, right? Networking, and it just still didn't feel right. So I walked away. I walked away to figure it out, because it just wasn't making sense. You know what they say, make it make sense. And it wasn't making sense to me. So in the Becoming Kingdom that I introduced to you guys last week, Amaya, she's grown up, right? From that little girl that we saw, eating and grabbing her strawberries. And now she is in the field and she's trying out her power, because she has power inside of her. And that was me in springtime. I had power inside of me, and I started testing out my powers. And so here's an image of her testing out her powers, right? And she's bringing things to life and she's doing things. And then she goes into summer, and the summer season is when we're acting out whatever our plans were. We're living it out. We're embodying it. That's what I teach in my Becoming system. And so here she is living it out. Everything is going well, or so it seems. But then, right, she realizes that although everything looks pretty, look at all these beautiful hydrangeas and all these peonies, some of my favorite flowers. Everything's growing and it's looking good on the outside. Inside, she wasn't feeling it. And that's representative of how I was feeling. I just wasn't feeling it. And so I walked away. And, if you are in a job right now that you don't like, or you're, I don't know, like choosing a different path in your life that just doesn't fit you, it's okay to recognize that. And it's okay. It's not failure like I felt like it was. It's not giving up. It's just you recognizing that things are not aligned. Things are not what you want them to be. This is not the life that God designed for you. And, my daughter, actually, my oldest daughter, she's so wonderful. And she brought this verse to me last night. And it was like, the plans that God has are the only plans that really matter. They're the ones that are going to get lived out. And I've seen lots of quotes, and these are so funny to me. When we make plans, and we tell them to God, then he laughs, because he designed us with a specific purpose. And he knew that when I went into those jobs, he let me do it. And I walked with him the whole time. But he showed me, through my experiences, not through hearing his voice all the time, but sometimes just through your experiences, he will show you what is right and what is wrong, because he's molding and making you for what he has for you, for your purpose. And that is what really matters. And so I walked away, and we're going to talk more about what I learned in that fall season, because the challenges come to make us stronger. And failure is when you actually give up. It's not when you choose to walk away from something that's not working for you. So to everything, there is a season, and it's important to know which one you're in. And once you can identify that, it can be in your relationship that things are not aligned. It can be in your business or your career that things are not aligned. It can be in so many different areas of life, but spend some time looking at it and figuring it out. And that's what I've been doing. It's hard work. It's not easy, but once you do it, you grow. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So I hope that you guys continue to walk with me on this journey. If this video was helpful for you, please like it. Tell me what you think, what season you might be in. I want to introduce the frameworks to you, but I will do that next week if you're interested to see what season you might be in. If you're a little bit confused, I'll introduce it to you guys and we can talk through it, because identifying where you are will help you to get where you want to be. And don't expect it overnight, because I was in my winter season that I talked a little bit about last week for 10 years. It takes time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hugs and kisses.